Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Chit Chatting with Kate Carr. If you watched my previous video, you'll know about the secret. And we're gonna continue that secret. And if you don't know the secret, go to the previous video and watch it and you'll find out the secret. It's really not that serious. I don't know why I'm making it so dramatic. So this week I'm also going to continue with getting ready for the day because I love channels like Cece Suarez, for example. She does amazing with covering her topic, but then also doing something simultaneously, and it just feels great and so comforting to watch. So I wanted to do that for you. So if you are a new viewer or a returning viewer, either way, I appreciate you. And let's get into this week's video. We are going down the Reddit thread of r/dating advice. But when I was looking for the titles, basically I look for the titles that pop out to me and then I read the stories when I'm recording. But I wanted to get like holiday-based titles. So I basically just included like holiday when I was searching around. So it has to do something with holidays. Maybe a little festive, I don't know, but that's where we're gonna go. So be sure to be interactive in the comments below. Let me know what you think of each story. Type your little typers away. I don't know why I think all of you guys are on keyboards, but you are. This first thread is I, female 26, went on many amazing dates with someone, male 25, who was only visiting for the holidays and has now flown home but does not want a relationship with me. So sorry to hear that, OP. Let's see what this is all about. I feel like my hair is gonna get in my way. I don't feel like getting a clip though. I probably just should. This is the first one I found. Yeehaw. TLDR, I, female 26, met someone, male 25 on Tinder 4 weeks ago and got extremely attached. He was only visiting where I live and now has gone back home and not wanting a relationship. I, female 26, recently got out of a relationship, broke up in October, and I decided to join Tinder for fun 4 weeks ago. Not really expecting to meet anybody seriously or go on any dates. I responded to one guy, male 25, who messaged me about a concert we both had attended. I wasn't replying with much enthusiasm because I did not want to go out with anybody at the time. This guy was very enthusiastic and continued to pursue the conversation and eventually pulled me in. I'm about to do an OG Kate Carr hairstyle in middle school. Going to high school, of course. Yeah, probably like my freshman year, sophomore year. I would do the craziest bumps. Maybe if I remember, I'll include them. Include some evidence in the pictures. Yep, still got it. That's what I would do. We took things off of Tinder and eventually started to text. I find out he's actually not from Texas, which is where I live, and is visiting family for 3 weeks over the holidays. He tells me he wants to meet new people and make a few connections, as he also coincidentally got out of a relationship, also in October. He was honest and said he was not looking to get into a serious relationship, and neither was I, so the boundaries were set. We ended up having a ton in common and spent about 8 days together while he was in town. This man was so detailed and sweet, swept me off my feet immediately, and wanted nothing more than to talk and just keep each other company. We hit it off absolutely amazingly. It felt so natural being next to him, and everything we did, he made it feel as if we were a couple who had been together for years. I got lost in the emotions, and somewhere along those beautiful 8 days, I forgot that we had set boundaries. Comes the time he's flying back home, we have the what's next talk. My mind has not changed about his relationship wants and needs, but continuously thanked me for such an amazing time, and again, 8 beautiful days. I can't convince myself he did this all for the sex, because the amount of times and effort, we only really talked about sex on the last day we spent together. I felt that we genuinely enjoyed the company, and all the time together was spent exploring the city and sitting in cars talking. We joked about how our story of meeting and how everything played out seems like it could be a Christmas Hallmark movie. He's the boy from the big city, visiting family, while I'm the local girl back from college. It was too cute. I knew the end game before we even got to talking. I knew I wouldn't be able to change his mind. He obviously had his mind set that he wanted to be single. I think I got lost in how happy I was feeling. Maybe he did too for a bit. But I think the hurt and the pain of him leaving and this fling essentially being over is one-sided. My side. He left today and was a little more distant via text. It's not really upsetting me like he had been. Can someone really just give an amazing memory, knock you off your feet, seem to have genuinely interested in you, and then just walk away unfazed? This hurts more than my breakup, I'm being honest. Should I cut him off now and explain that it's not healthy to remain connected since apparently he has been attached, or should I let the communication take its course and see what happens on his end once he's back home and back to his normal routine? I think I have false hope that he will think back at the amazing time we had and reach out for more, but I could be wrong. OP. I love that you're like, you're almost there. I'm all for like hopeless romanticism and being a little delulu, but I want to stop you in your tracks before you, I probably should have wet this. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get up either. I'm literally not leaving my house, so actually I might, I don't know, probably not, but that's besides the point. OP, I want you to get ahead and do what you know that you need to do, because I feel like she's saying like, I know what I need to do. I need to not get caught up, but I am, and that's fine. Have your feelings, you know, express your feelings. Definitely don't hold them in, at least to yourself, you know. Maybe you're not full-fledged saying what you fully mean. Or maybe don't express fully to him. I don't know, maybe journal out some things beforehand and what you want to say, and then review and then talk to him. I don't think you should wait around, and I know that where does he live again? She lives in Texas. OP didn't say where he was from. But either way, you know that you shouldn't wait for him. You can look at it as like, oh, exactly that, a Christmas Hallmark movie. Yeah, do most of them end in like the fairy tale happily ever after? Of course, but they're Hallmark movies, so that's what we know. They're gonna end like that. If I showed you guys my makeup bag, you would probably throw up. I won't throw up sometimes, but continue to use it and it's okay. But OP, I really think that, you know, you should get yourself a good guy in maybe your hometown, and you know what you need to do, and that is to not hold on to him and just look at it as a fun little fling. You know, you had your fun little fling and you had your fun little romance movie time. You're living your Hallmark dream minus the happily ever after, but that's okay. And you know, you can move on. So I don't believe that you should hold on to him at all. But that's okay. Again, just look at it as it was the fling. And if you guys are meant to be, then you will be, and you guys will find your way together. He knows where you live. You know, he has family in that area. So like, who knows? Maybe he could come back and then you guys could be like soulmates like a couple years down the road. Who knows? But don't hang on to him. This one commenter says, that sounds like a movie I'd watch. Yeah, same. But we're not gonna focus on that, other than the fact of making it fun and just focusing on, you know, that it was a little fling. Just, you had your own little rom-com moment, okay? And you're going back to college, so I'm assuming. So just let it flow, girl. Just let it flow. 1.5 months of dating and no Christmas gift? Red flag? So I've been dating this guy since the beginning of November. Things have been going really great. He's very sweet, attentive, spends time with me, takes me out, helped me move, etc. Generous in his actions, which is very important to me because talk is cheap. A lot of guys will talk the talk but not walk the walk. Get it, sassy girl. However, he didn't get me anything for Christmas. I wasn't expecting anything major, but something to show me he cared. I think as an indicator to show how into you somebody is. I brought him a small gift and was waiting to see if he gave me something before I gave it to him. But since he didn't get anything for me, I was disappointed and returned it. I got this Rare Beauty highlighter for Christmas with like a gift card like 2 years ago. I'm fighting for my life in this one. I love it. I love the glass case of this too, but it's like, I can't break into this if I need to, which like, there's so much in there that I feel like I can get. So I'm just like scooping it out. So if you see me struggling, no, you don't. This is not about being a gold digger. Men are not dumb, even if they play dumb sometimes. They know women want to feel special on holidays. The last guy I dated, we were only dating for 2 weeks when Valentine's Day came around, which I'm sure is incredibly awkward for him. And of course, I had no expectations. He still got me a box of chocolates, which I thought was super sweet and appropriate for the length of time we've been dating. I think men put their money where their mouth is, even when you haven't been dating long. They get you a gift appropriate for the amount of time you've been dating. So, long story short, is it a red flag if the guy I've been dating for 1.5 months didn't even get me something small for Christmas? I'm a 32-year-old female and he's a 39-year-old male with 2 young children grade school age. I met his kids about a week before Christmas, his idea, and it went well. We are both financially stable. He makes great money, so buying gifts for his children and me is not the issue, in case that info is helpful. I had a different I kind of had a different approach originally until that last sentence. I didn't realize they were, in my head, they were like 19. In my head, they were like 19, 20. Maybe because I just instantly think of me and my boyfriend's first Christmas, and we were only dating for maybe like a month. Also, yeah, maybe like 2 months. Like, I don't know, like maybe like, yeah, whatever. 2 months. Either way, it was still fresh around Christmas time. But I was excited to get him something. Again, you have to like understand where you're at in the relationship, I guess. But if you guys are committed to each other, you know, obviously, I don't know, just, I like OP says, just getting something small to show that you were thinking of me is like, that's the ultimate thing. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be anything. It's just something that shows that you thought about me. It's awkward in the beginning, but again, thinking that these are 30-year-old people, I think that changes the story a little bit, especially because they have a good financial situation. He has kids, like he's been through like relationships before. And even OP is not giving like, you know, gold digger vibes like they said. It's just more genuinely like, oh, does he care? But it's also like, oh, it's only been a month and a half, so like, why should I care? But the fact that, this is a whole different story, but like, it's only been a month and a half and you've like met his kids, so like, he should have gotten you something sweet. He should know you well enough to get you a little bit of something, even if it's just like your favorite snack or something during the holidays. You aren't financially struggling, so like, and you already met his kids, so like, that should be the point of no question about it. I feel bad that you didn't, like, you went out of your way to be thoughtful and then you had to go and return it because like, obviously you're not going to present it, but then like, I don't know, the 30 years old is stopping me a little bit, not like hugely, but like, yeah, actually no, it's majority because like OP said, he has 2 kids, she met them, and they're financially like stable, so like, I don't know, why not get her flowers or something? Like that would have made OP's freaking, you know, Christmas Day. OP would have been fine with flowers. And he should know how women work a little bit at this point. So I'm sorry that you have to go through that, but maybe if you guys last a little bit longer, then that's something you talk about. And maybe gift giving is something that's important to you, so then you establish that and then you guys can go from there. Hope that helps if you are somehow watching this. But overall, I don't see it as a red flag. I don't know. I see it as, what is it? No, not a beige flag. I think beige is like, it's good. I see it as like an orange flag, maybe. Like, it's not a green flag, but it's also not a red flag. But there's like, I don't think there's a color that can put this in there. You guys are in an awkward spot, and if you guys make it through this, then you guys can talk about it. My 25 female boyfriend, oh wait, I thought I could talk and do this at the same time, refuses to spend holidays with me and my family. This started around Christmas when, why am I trying to read while I literally have something in my eyeball? It's not a rush, we're not rushing. This all started around Christmas when I asked if he wanted to split Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. He is allergic to fish and my family does the night of the 7 fishes on the eve. I told him we would make him something else, while his family is Hispanic and does a big thing on the eve. My family also does the day and he does not. We didn't spend the holiday together. Fast forward to Easter this year, his family is doing nothing, so I invited him over and he got mad at me for it. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me which holiday we split, and I'm more than willing to alternate every year, but he doesn't see it that way. I'd be more than happy to go to his family for Christmas Eve as long as the following year we go to mine. Same for Easter, Thanksgiving, and New Year's Day. Okay, so this is when the red flags are coming in. When it comes to like being with somebody and like rotating holidays and stuff like that, it's a hard thing to figure out. You know, you got a lot of places to go and stuff like that. But I think that OP is trying to make it really work, and OP's boyfriend is truly just not making it work at all and is honestly showing quite like disinterest, if I'm being honest, just the way that I'm reading it. The fact that she invited him to the fact that she invited him to an Easter and is like, hey, I know your family's not doing anything, you want to hang out here? And he got mad at her? Why are you mad? Just, if you don't want to, just simply say, maybe no thanks. I don't know how long you guys have been dating, but like, I don't know, like, obviously there's more, I feel like there's a lot more to this than, I don't know. There's obviously a lot more to this than the story's telling, but I don't know, OP. I feel like you might be wasting your time, especially because it seems like you really value like holidays, and you're also willing to be like, hey, we can rotate, I'll do this, we can do this year, and like go back and forth, but like are we gonna make it far enough to where we are rotating holidays? I don't know. I kind of hope not for OP, honestly. Again, we don't have all the context, but we have enough. This eye always gets the spider lashes that are clunky, and I don't know why. Maybe it's the way I'm applying it on this eye. I don't know. I just roll with it. I don't know. It's none of my business if it's spidery. And if you make it your business, then that's also none of my business. So dramatic for no reason. Back to OP, I think you gotta dump this guy. We're dumping this guy. I don't know how long you guys have been together. There's comments, but honestly, I don't feel like reading through them. I'm just gonna stay firm on my ground here, and we're gonna just roll with this as the story is and break up with them, OP. Get somebody who enjoys the holidays and will love to spend it together with you and go crazy and go all festive and have so much fun, and have somebody who will also celebrate your family with you and vice versa. Company holiday party is coincidentally at the same place my ex and I had our first date. I recently joined this new company. I'm doing the same exact job I was doing at my previous employer, only with a much easier caseload and a significant pay raise. Good for you, OP, congratulations. So I want to still make a good impression at this new company. However, I just found out that our annual holiday party is being held at the exact same place my ex and I had our first date. He surprised me with reservations there the first night we met, and that was one of the first things that made me fall for him. I have not handled our breakup very well at all, so I actively avoided all the places that reminded me of him, especially this one. However, I want to make a good impression with my new bosses and my new coworkers. Should I try to tough it out and attend this party? Yes, OP, definitely go. You shouldn't avoid this just because it's somewhere that you and your ex went. I understand, like, you are trying to erase the memory and not think about it, and clearly you're not having the best breakup, and it wasn't, how long ago was it? I'm assuming it hasn't been that long, but that long since the breakup, so obviously you're still grieving, you're still thinking about it, and you're like, I literally don't want to be reminded about this at all, but it's your company party. Like, even if you have to just show face for, a few, an hour or two, do that. Especially if you want to, you know that you want to make a good impression, and that's going to obviously outweigh the fact that this is somewhere that you and your ex went, down the line, this is going to matter a lot more. You showing your face, you getting to know the people that you're around. So I definitely think that you should attend the party. Absolutely. Oh, this is a year ago. So I was going to say, I'm assuming it's coming up, but it already happened. So I hope that it all went well. Let's see if they updated it in the comments. Probably not. No update in the comments, but there's only 3 comments, 4 actually, but I hope that you went, and I hope you had a great time, and I hope you either have a new relationship that you're thriving in and you have an excellent promotion and you're doing amazing at your job, or you have an amazing relationship with yourself. Whatever the case is, I hope you're doing amazing, OP. And I hope you went to that Christmas party, and I hope it changed your life. Again, with the dramatics, maybe not changed your life, but it was better than not going. I just realized now that the brown eyeliner that I thought I reached for was actually a dark purple, and I actually purposely wanted to grab the brown because I didn't want it as dark. That's why I didn't grab black, because I didn't really want it dark, but I still wanted to play with eyeliner. Whatever, it's fine. We're fine. Again with the dramatics. The dramatic counter needs to be put on. Let's go to the next story. Oh, we're actually going to the last story. Let's wrap it up with Holidays Ruined, kinda, by girlfriend. What did she do? Let's see what happened. Let's get the juicy gossip. I've been in a relationship with my girlfriend for a little over 2 years, and we live together at my place. Our relationship has been rocky, to say the least, with me trying to break up on 2 occasions due to various differences of opinions, me doing all the chores in the house, etc. This is my first serious relationship, while for her, I am their first partner ever. As we are in the middle of the Christmas holiday, I am used, when was this? Again, 1 year ago, so this already passed for them, but I hope they're doing good. As we are in the middle of the holiday season, I am used to this period to be very calm and relaxed as we do shopping and gifting for one another and our close family and friends. This year, as usual, I have prepared my gifts for St. Nick's, Christmas, Secret Santa, etc., and have put in a fair amount of effort to ensure she is happy. We both love receiving gifts. For me, at least, the value doesn't matter much. I love to see that somebody is making an effort. Today, on Christmas Day, when we opened our presents with my parents, I noted that the only gift I received was from my parents. The same thing happened on St. Nick's. Who celebrates St. Nick's? If you do, let me know what that is. I could Google it, but I want you to tell me. Do you celebrate it? What are your traditions? I've never heard of St. Nick's. Just St. Nick's by itself. Is it St. Nick's Day? Do you give presents on that day? I don't know. The same thing happened on St. Nick's. The last time she said that she didn't have any time to pick out a gift for me, which I may understand under normal conditions as we are both adults and have a busy schedule. However, my problem is that I saw how much effort she put in the Secret Santa for her office and friends, both time and material. This makes me feel like I am worth less than her work colleagues and friends, so that she only sees once a year, and I'm sad that she didn't even make an effort for me. Oh, this makes me sad for OP. The gift situation aside, I can move over that at least I can enjoy my holidays in peace. Fast forward to Christmas Eve. She's pissed off and is lashing at me. I asked why she's acting like this. I didn't do anything to make her mad. And later, I'll be driving her to the mall to help her buy some presents for her parents. Her reply stuck out in my mind. You're doing what a boyfriend is supposed to do. You're not doing anything special. Ew. OP, dump her. Dump her. Obviously, this is more of a backstory of a relationship, but I feel that my holidays have been ruined both by her attitude and her lack of effort. Am I in the wrong here? Do I interpret the situation wrong? How am I supposed to approach the matter at hand? I was thinking of postponing the discussion of the subject until after the holidays, as I'm afraid this will escalate, and this way, at least she will get to enjoy the period, even though I won't. TLDR, girlfriend didn't get any gifts for holidays and made me feel worthless. What to do? Break up with her. You even saying that it's the gift that matters in the sense of somebody is seeing me and the person that I love is, you know, noticing the things that I love and wants to make that effort. That's what OP wants. So no, break up with her. She sounds miserable. She sounds like you're making a fuss on Christmas Eve. Like, get out of here. Break up with her, OP. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, it's ruined because she's making you sad and she's not supposed to make you sad on the holidays. Like, she's supposed to be the problem, or she's supposed to be the source of your happiness when things are going crazy, and it seems like she's literally doing the opposite. So break up with her. Break up with her. I don't know what the comments say, but I say break up with her. And that wraps it up for this week's video. If you are a returning viewer or a new subscriber, either way, I appreciate you so much. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. That way that I know that you're enjoying the content that I'm creating, so I can continue creating content that I enjoy creating, that you enjoy watching, that YouTube enjoys promoting, and that I enjoy getting this whole Gal Pal community gathered, and just a big Gal Pal community over here on Chit Chatting with Kate Carr. And that is what we want to build and continue building. And let me know if you guys like these little like get ready chats. It does take me a little bit longer to film, I'm not gonna lie, because I get distracted very easily, so I'm trying to read. So if it was all over the place, I appreciate you extra for staying this long. And if you like this type of content, let me know. The only way I'm going to know is if you're commenting and we're talking. And again, we are chatting in the comments. We are having a fun, loving gal pal time in the comments. Let me know what you think about these stories. Let me know just your thoughts in general, anything specific you would like me to cover, any specific threads or anything like that. Just let me know and I will review, and then we'll go from there. I appreciate you again so much. Be sure to watch any of my previous videos. It might be on the screen right now. If I'm timing the editing right, it will be. So you just have to click a video. I have a playlist with all these types of videos, and then we're just gonna keep creating more, and we're just gonna keep building this gal pal community, and we're just kind of keep having fun. And it's kind of like a sleepover. I kind of want to give that vibe. It's like a sleepover, hangout, chit-chatting with your gal pal, okay? We're gonna sit and we're gonna gossip, and we're just gonna have a fun, high vibe time. I appreciate you so much again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!